I had just moved into my new apartment and I needed a full-length mirror. I was tight on cash and I stopped by the Goodwill down the road. Amid the dusty furniture and the old VHS tapes, I saw it. It was a tall, antique mirror with a blackened wooden frame carved with strange and almost thorn-like patterns. It was only $12, so I'm like, what a steal. The cashier gave me a strange look as I brought it to the counter. "You sure about this one?" she asked, half joking. I said, "Yeah, why?" She shrugged. "People bring it back, every time." I should have walked away. The first night, I leaned the mirror against my bedroom wall. It was heavier than it looked and cold to the touch, like it had been buried in ice. I woke up with a jolt at 3:12 a.m. sharp. The room was freezing, despite it being the middle of July, and the mirror was just fogged up. I hadn't showered, there was no humidity, but there it was, fog, like someone had breathed on it. I walk over to the mirror and I wipe it clean and froze. My reflection didn't move. I blinked, my reflection didn't. It just stared. The mouth was slightly open like it was silently gasping. I stepped back and the reflection caught up a second later, as if it was buffering. I told myself I was just tired, stressed, maybe too many ghost stories. Over the next few days, things got worse. I'd hear faint tapping at night, like fingers on my glass, like my cat refused to go near the mirror. One morning I found her staring at it, growling, her tail was sticking straight up. Then came the whispers, faint, unintelligible murmurs coming from the glass when the room was dark. Once while brushing my teeth, I glanced at the mirror in the hallway and my reflection was grinning right back at me. I wasn't grinning. I tried to get rid of it. I hauled it to the dumpster behind my complex and it was gone the next morning, back in my room, leaning where it had been before. I checked the security footage at the front desk of my complex, and around 2:57 a.m., the footage just glitched. And when it cleared, the mirror was just back. I called a priest and he refused to come after I sent him a picture. He said he'd seen it before and told me to never let it crack. That night, I covered it with a blanket, and at 3:12 sharp a.m. again, the blanket was on the floor, the glass smeared with handprints from the inside. 2 nights ago, I woke up unable to move. Sleep paralysis, typical. I was facing the mirror, and through the darkness, I could see a shape inside it. It was pale, tall, and contorted. It smiled at me. It wasn't even a human smile. It was too wide, had too many teeth. Then, it knocked from the other side of the mirror 4 times, and the glass spiderweb cracked. A single crack running down the center. I don't sleep anymore, and every night the crack grows. Soon,